Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for checking out the video. David Pendleton here. I'm going to play some checkpoint challenge on an account that has Tour 11 unlocked. So I think a lot of people have been asking for this because this is going to be some really high win scenarios here on this. So you can see here this account, like I said, Tour 11 unlocked. I normally play Tour 10 on this account, which gives you 20 clan points per victory. I think a lot of people don't know, or maybe they underestimate how many clan points can be earned by playing the checkpoint challenge, which I'm going to break down here in a moment. And the reason that I'm playing this account this time is because I am part of Team Tarts, who just had an absolute phenomenal tournament result here. Look at these people, 2 people with master gold banners, several top 10s. Now, heading into this morning, I was 4th place in this clan when it comes to clan points. However, when the tournament results kicked in, I fell way down here since I played just expert, and my 7th place in expert didn't earn me enough points to keep up with the rest of this team. Now, these people are just absolutely phenomenal players, a great group, a bunch too here, so I'm excited to be part of them for Season 63. All right, let's go ahead and head into the checkpoint challenge. As you can hear my cat talking to me. That is Snowball talking in the background. Now, I want you to notice here that you can earn, well, we will earn when we win. We're going to earn 24 points per victory here on level number 5. Also, when we open this chest right here, which we're only 2 wins away from, you're going to win yourself 78 more clan points. So if you think about that, if we win the next 2 games, we're going to get 126 CP in 2 games. And you just can't do that in tour play. So when the checkpoint challenge is out here, if you're part of a clan that's pushing to get to the next level and you're a competitive bracket, you can absolutely use the checkpoint challenge to earn a ton of clan points per victory. All right. So here we go. We got a rocket, a horizon, and a tsunami. So we got the rocket 2, horizon 2, tsunami. I think it was a 6 or a 4. I don't remember. We'll find out here in a second. Oh, that was a rocket 5. What am I doing? So, I try to get my bag set up whenever the game starts. Sometimes I forget to do it. You can always do it again before the shootout happens or just kind of adjust it on the fly. See our opponent here swapping out to a Titan ball. Not sure it's going to make much of a difference on this drive, to be honest. We're going to stick with our katana here. Oh, and they're going back to the katana. So they're kind of thinking the same thing I'm thinking. No reason to spend up on a P3 on a tailwind angle, especially when you're getting 15 miles an hour. So they're going to let one rip here. Or, let one rip as much as you can, I guess, with a rocket club. But they're unfortunately going to put theirs in the rough. Now, this is a situation where I will take a look at the clubs because there's a chance that if they got a bad rough irons, they can't get to the green in 2. And that is the case. It's a Razor 1. I don't think with the Razor 1 they can actually reach the green. So what do you think we're going to do? Of course, we're going to play a layup drive. Goodness. 8-3. Four, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. So we're going to get caught in between clubs there. Perfect ball on our drive, and hopefully we avoid that sand trap. Hopefully we just land on the fairway. Not even close to the sand trap. Okay. So all we're looking to do here, remember, when your opponent makes a mistake, play smart, don't play stupid. The whole point of this is to win the game. No matter what you're doing on Golf Clash, you're trying to put yourself in position to win. So our opponent makes a mistake, we try to capitalize and see what happens. Okay, so now all we need to do is stick our ball on the green and take the win. Oh boy, we're still far away, so it's not going to happen. What we'd like to do is try to get in wedge range if that's going to be possible here, but we got to avoid that bunker over there. I'm going to pull this one a little bit more than 5 rings. Hopefully a perfect ball here, which we got. And I'm just hoping that I go to the right-hand side of that sand trap. Nope, went right into the sand trap. So, well, shoot, even with our opponent making a mistake, we couldn't get ourselves into a position where we could easily pick up a win. Now, they're obviously going to get to the green here. So we're going to be heading to a shootout. What seemed exciting at first quickly turned into a big letdown. But that rocket club, we just didn't get enough yards on the drive to even put ourselves in position to get there. Now they're getting caught in between clubs trying to make their adjustment. So here's what they're going to have to do here. Either reset back up or underpower the shot. Well, game number 1 here in high winds is turning quickly into a cluster for both of us. So I guess they're going to play this one with the tsunami. Thought for sure we were going to see an underpowered shot there with the horizon. But either way, it worked out very nicely for them. But we'll also be on the green, so that's not a big deal. Don't even know how to trust this ball guideline here. 5 and 4 has got to be close enough, right? Who knows where this ball's going to go? This is kind of the fun part, too, about playing the challenges. Playing with clubs you would never play with and seeing what happens. All right, cool. Well, there we are. So now we head into the shootout. Any chance I missed that shot number 2 because I had the wrong horizon club in there? I doubt it would make much of a difference. All right, so we will see what this shootout brings here. No, it was a horizon 2. Boy, I don't have these clubs right at all. Horizon 2, tsunami 5. It's going to be one of these clubs. We're going to go first and set the tone. It's 15-1. You don't have much backspin at all with this club. So this could go really long. We're going to pull it 20%. So we'll pull it about 6 rings. You can see there we got caught in between clubs as well. So I'm going to go with the click of underpower. Perfect ball at least. Ugh, that's a garbage shot there. Darn it, David. Oh, boy, they're going to try to play this with the rocket. I was going to say. So they're going to come at the different angle here. You never know in the checkpoint challenge. I mean, 12 yards away is really bad. But, you know, when everybody's playing with clubs they're not used to, you can really bomb a shot. And that's what we're hoping for out of our opponent. If I wouldn't have underpowered that shot, I would have been a lot better off. But I thought because I got caught in between clubs that I needed to do a little bit of underpower. Maybe just too much. All right, so our opponent is also going with underpower. They're going with right curl, but they hit a great shot to the left. Yeah, there we go. So that's what I'm saying. You just never know with the checkpoint challenge. All right, so there we go. We start off with a victory, which is nice. And right there you can see there is our 24 clan points, boom, for that win. So we'll take it. And the thing that I really like about the checkpoint challenge, you know, especially like I said, if you're a competitive clan where you're trying to earn clan points, is you're going to, each win that you get, you're getting yourself closer to epic club cards too. So I think the checkpoint challenge is one of the coolest things introduced ever by Playdemic for Golf Clash. I think that along with the club card trade-in is pretty cool. Big Topper 3, Big Dog 9, 3, 9. I don't remember what the other club was. All right, so our opponent's going to go with the Kingmaker here. And normally on this hole, what you would like to do is get to that center fairway island there that's surrounded by sand. Hats off to our opponent for going for this shot. I think this is a pretty difficult one to pull off with a big topper here. Full OP, perfect ball. They're letting it rip. If they get up there, we're in trouble. Very close to landing on the fairway. So, you know, again, we're going to take a look at what the rough iron here is. If it's a bad rough iron, they may not have a chance. It's a rough cutter 1. I don't think they can get there. So, goodness gracious, this is just a tough way to play overall. I think we can hit that, though. I don't know where it will go. I think the wind will carry us there if we push back up to max. But, again, this is the thrills of the checkpoint challenge. Sometimes you got to guess. So we're going to pull it. We're going to push it back up to max, and we're going to try to just let one rip here as well. Oh, gosh, that's a good shot. Good shot is not good, but we did hit the fairway, so at least we're going to get some rollout. But it's not going to matter because with the rough cutter 1, we're going to have to lay up here as well. So hopefully we're in a position here. Yeah, see, our opponent can't get there. They can't even get over the water. So the best thing they're going to do is probably back up here and just land on the fairway, or just go over here to the left-hand side and just go full overpower and go sand to sand. Yep, so they're just going to go max OP. They're going to go sand to sand. Or sand to rough. Boy, these first 2 games are just a nightmare. So with the Big Dog 9, we know that we just want to land on the fairway. That's it. And then we're going to rough bump ourselves up to the hole. This is going to be a very tricky shot for them still because they're at max distance and they have basically 12-mile-per-hour tailwind. So there's a chance here that they overshoot this green. And they're using overpower. So I feel like they're going to go long. That's the bad part about this hole here is you can hit that bottom slope and roll back down towards the rough and sand area again. So tough one here. Oh, goodness. Now I'm going to get caught in between clubs. Holy cow, what a mess. I don't think I can. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to go over here to where the fat part of the landing area is. Like right up here where I've got the most room to not roll back. And then I'm going to pull it 6 and go with underpower. Perfect ball. Sit. Good. Okay. Woo. Still a bit of a lengthy putt, but I'd rather have this shot than our opponent's shot. Okay, so as long as we make this putt, we're going to win, and that'll be 2 games in a row, and then that would be our 126 clam points for 2 victories. But this is a long putt. What is that orange line there? I don't ever remember seeing an orange line during putting. But anyways, I hit perfect. So that's good. But what is that orange line there? So there we go. We're in it to win it. So we're going to get our 24 clam points there for the victory. And now check this out. When you open up this chest, we're going to have another 78 clam points here. Look at that. 78 more clam points and 11 hammerhead epic club cards. So that is a lot of stuff accomplished there in a short amount of time. Now look at this. This is when things get really crazy. It's hard to win 3 games in a row in Checkpoint Challenge with these wins. But once we do, 255 clam points once we open up that chest right there, plus 24 clam points for each victory along the way. Now, that is just a silly amount of CP you can earn, especially if you're somebody who plays with money balls. There's a lot of people in Checkpoint Challenge, especially with these high wins, that play money balls. You could get yourself 3 wins in a row fairly quickly by doing so. All right, so I know we have a Thor's Hammer 5. That's all I saw. Hammerhead 2, Goliath 2. You know, really, we'd like to get up there. That's a very narrow margin, so I'm not going to mess with it. But ideally, that's what we would want on this hole. Perfect drive. Just hopefully this thing stays on the fairway. Yes, that was actually the perfect amount of right curl as well. So I know we had a hammerhead 2. Yeah, so here is an opponent using a money ball, just kind of like I was saying, a P5 ball. So as long as they hit the drive correctly, they're easily going to be able to get to that middle fairway island, which is the most ideal place you can be on this hole. It just puts you in such a good position to, 1, get on the green, and 2, but it gives you a direct rough bump path to try to drop the shot. Now they're going to go long. So that's going to put them in the rough, and we're going to, with the P5 ball out of the rough, let's see what happens here. They got the off-roader. For us here, we're just going to try to bounce this thing up towards the pin. I don't know how much we can trust the ball guideline here on a hammerhead 2. So I'm going to use just a little bit of backspin, because this one, again, you could always go long on this hole. We're just going to end up trying to pull this one about 8 rings as well. Perfect ball. Oh, so close. Cool. Well, we obviously put the pressure on them to try to execute their shot. Yeah, they can get there. Such a cool looking ball that Season 63 ball is. All right. Well, this is not the type of ball we want to head to a shootout against. That's for sure. They're going to get to pick what club they want to play with because they have a Power 5 ball, so they can either line up the Goliath 2 or the Hammerhead, depending on what the hole is going to be. They have a wind resistance 4 ball, so they've got a couple really big advantages here over us. But that's okay. That's okay. We're ready. That's a cool little animation there. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Okay, so typically we want to try to rough bump this hole. Let's see what our opponent has here. So it's a good angle, too, for the most part, to try to pull off the rough bump. Boy, they're getting 10.2 wind with a wind resistance 4 ball. That makes me scared of what we're going to get hit with. I feel like, though, I'd have rather tried to bump this one. They hit a perfect ball, too. So 9.89. So just like I said, though, the first hole, who knows? We could completely screw this up. I could definitely easily screw this up. Just kind of thinking here. All right, we got to beat 10 yards, everybody. Perfect ball. Shoot! We just barely missed the stinking rough. That darn little tailwind angle. All right, well, that's what happens sometimes. But hey, the good news is I would rather lose on level 1 than get right next to the very end to open up that chest and then take a loss. So Thor's Hammer 6, Viper 8. Oops. Did we have a B-52 too, I think? I don't remember. All right, same ball against us here. Another P5 ball, the exact same. Oh, no, we're switching now. Now we're going to go with a W5 P3 precision ball. So the first 2 games, we had an opponent who used a free-to-play ball along with us, and we beat them. We lost to our first opponent who's using a money ball. Oh, they hit their drive well, so they're definitely getting to the green in 2. That puts pressure on us now to hit our drive. Kind of wonder if I could get there. I'm going to try because I think even if I screw up this drive, it's not going to matter. I think I can get to the green in 2 no matter what. Especially with that rough iron, that Amazon has a lot of power, so we're gonna go for it. We hit perfect with a controlled needle. Trying to get to that little fairway island up here. Oh, not enough juice. But that's okay. Like I said, I didn't really care if I landed in the rough because I was going to get to the green in 2. I don't think our opponent's going to drop this one here with a down in 1 from this far. So all you got to do here is go with backspin, right side spin, and I would just hook the shot over. So purposely hit, you know, a really bad right. Like I'd probably stop it right there in that yellow. Yeah, just like that, something like that. This was what I was thinking here with the Amazon, that, you know, pretty much no matter what, we're going to get down here as well. And we're going to see if we can slay this money ball here. But, man, it's going to be difficult going up against a W5 ball, that's for darn sure. With crappy clubs. We got a Viper 8 and a B52-2, I think. Unless our opponent forgets to putt here. That'd be nice. Maybe. Boy, never ever do I get... Oh, I was going to say, never ever do I get this lucky. But they caught themselves. Okay. All right, everybody, come on, send some good luck my way. Let's see if we can get something controllable here to deal with. Same shootout hole. I'm afraid to send it again, but you know what? Forget it. Let's just go for it, man. I don't know about this pull. I don't know if I can pull it. Oh, great ball. Oh my gosh, I stuck it in the bunker. Really struggling. 9.69. Now, of course, that would have won the last shootout on this hole. Our opponent going to be in just a great position here with 7.8 mile per hour wind. They got backspin. They got 5 sidebars of sidespin they can use. I would probably just try to rough bump it, but, you know, what do I know? I've done screwed up this hole twice in a row now. Now, they're going to be bumping up against the shot clock, so they're going to be rushing. And they got the precision ball to make it easier to hit perfect. Good shot, man. All right, so anyways, now we've lost 2 in a row after winning 2 in a row. That's frustrating, but I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to call my shot right now and say we're going to win the next 3 games. So that's right. We're going to win the next 3. No big deal. Easy stuff. We're going to start off by beating free ball in here with the Thor's Hammer 3 and a Guardian 4. 3, 4. And then we had a maxed out club too. I don't know what it was. I'm going to guess it was that. All right. 7-1. It was the B-52. The Falcon 1. All right, doesn't matter. We're winning this game. Nice and easy, down the middle of the fairway. We've been slayed by 2 money balls so far. Now, see, this opponent is playing with the Titan. That's how I know we're going to win. They're going to go with max OP2. They did better than us. They hit perfect. A little inconsistency here on the rough bump, huh? What happens if we just adjust almost a full target? How about that? Can we get one? Can we get one? Oh my gosh. That is right there. Just a very, very, very minor miss. Our opponent's not going to go for the rough bump, I guess. Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to make a liar out of myself. I said we were going to win, so we're going to win. We're heading to a shootout against a Titan ball. Really no advantage here. I mean, P3 is not going to make a difference, I don't think. Titan ball is a W2. Katana's a W2. If anything, I would say I have the advantage having a side spin 3 ball. What's a Guardian 4? Okay. So, you know, normally another rough bump hole, but the pin location is higher than I remember. So this must be new pin locations. I just hate going with this little circular fairway shot here in 11-mile-per-hour headwind because I just feel like the ball is going to die when you hit that fairway and not make it. At least that's what I feel. I don't know if that's truly what will happen, but that's just what I'm thinking off my head with the Guardian. But that's the shot they're going for. They hit perfect, so we'll see. See, the ball died, but it didn't die as much as I thought it would. See, I think I'd rather go for a shot like this. We hit perfect as well. All right, like Babe Ruth calling my shots. Got the win there. We're going to pick up our 24 clan points. That puts us at 3 wins and 2 losses. Now, who's the next opponent we're going to beat here? Sorry, Ray. I'm jealous of the boat, though, man. I wish I had a boat. 8, 2, and 6. So we got here. We got an 8. What am I doing? Seven, 1. I don't think the extra mile 8 doesn't have the juice to get there in 13-mile-per-hour wind. So, oh yeah, we're okay here. We're going to get a little oomph. And we're going to get ready for our next shot. That ball coming in nicely there. I think that was the clubs. All right, so we played the drive perfect. Now, the Kingmaker here could make it over those bushes. They're going to go the same route we did, except they're going to try to clear it and not use overpower. What am I missing here? Aren't they going to miss this? Doesn't this have rougher sand written all over it? What am I talking about? Boy, what did I miss there? Oh, well. Okay, so now it's our turn. So it's a Saturn that we have. Okay, so same thing here. We're going to go with underpower. So we're going to pull it at minimum. So we're going to pull it 7 rings, but watch the underpower we go with. Go something like this. Perfect ball. Should land us safely onto the green. I mean, Ray's taking his shot, but little does he know that we're going to pick up the victory. So really, it's just kind of, and he doesn't know this, so it's no fault of his own. But no matter what he does here, he's not going to be able to win this game because I already said that I'm winning 3 in a row. And once I say I'm winning 3 in a row, I'm just going to do it. We're not going to lose against free-to-play balls. All right, so we both got the side spin 3. He's going to have a little bit of advantage with the Kingmaker having the wind resistance, but it's okay. We're going to win. We're going to pick up another 24 clan points, and then we're going to be 4 and 2 in the checkpoint challenge. Good luck, Ray. You're going to need it, buddy. Got to bump up the elevation for this hole. Even if Ray gets a hole-in-one, we're still going to win. He doesn't know it. He just doesn't know. Does he know that he switched to his extra mile, though, on this adjustment? He caught in between clubs. He went from a hammerhead to the extra mile. I don't know if he caught that. It's not terrible. It's not terrible for this hole and these clubs. I'm sorry, Ray. We just won. About that much OP with a perfect ball is going to get us within 10 yards. 1 bounce. 2 bounce. Roll, baby. Roll. Yes, sir. Okay, now we have to talk about strategy, as this next game is essentially do whatever it takes to win. The worst thing you could do is win the first 2 games here, get to chest number 6, which is going to pay us out 29 epics and 255 clan points plus another 24. So that's 279 clan points up for grabs on this win, plus those epics. So, I mean, like I said, this is essentially do whatever it takes to put yourself in position to win. So here's what that means for us. I'm going to go with the free-to-play ball here. If you've won some pro tournaments, you got these sitting around. Ugh. Ooh, gross. Well, we could have been worse. We could have been stuck behind that thing. You know, you got to pull out the guns here on a hole like this. And if you've been following me a long time, you know, I don't typically switch balls in one-on-one play at all. But again, you know, you just can't just let somebody outpower you here on this. This is too big of one to win. Ooh, good approach there. Good approach. I tried to muscle it through. This is my normal club, so I can just really go to any bag here. Ooh. So we're going to pull this one like 10 rings. We're just going to be super duper safe here. That'll do. That will do. I'd rather been on the green. I don't know what wedge we have. Better not be a down and one. All right, buddy. It's unfortunate for our opponent, too, because he also doesn't know that no matter what happens, he's not going to win this game, because I already said I was going to win. Oh, gosh. What do we do here? Let's go for something like that, I guess. Yeah, buddy. Good old dart one. Thank goodness we had perfect tailwind, which made that drop pretty darn easy. Okay. Now, in a very rare circumstance, I'm in the driver position here where I am in the advantage on the shootout. We're both playing with the same ball, except I have better wind resistance at a wind resistance 4. So do we have the right bag set up? Hammerhead 2, Saturn 10. Same hole as last time. Okay, they're going to go first. So they're going to set the tone here and let us know what we need to do or not do. This is just such a tricky hole. A perfect shot. Okay, we can work with that. I'm going to give it just a little bit of OP. Just a baby amount, but a great shot to the left. I'd rather hit a great left here than a great right, for sure. Yes! Told you we win the next 3. Woo! That was close, though. All right, nice. That puts us at 5 wins and 2 losses in the higher wind challenge here. And look at this. We're going to get just a huge chest here. This is going to be awesome, everybody. Love it. 255 more clan points, 18 junglist, 12 off-roaders. We got 30 epic club cards out of that chest. That is just a beauty. And now, listen, now we're going to go back to our katana, okay? So now the strategy changes from a must-win game to just get right back into your regular ball, because it really doesn't matter if we win or lose this game. Now, obviously, we want to win, but this is only level 1 of the of chest number 7, so it's not a desperate situation. Like, we had to win that last game, you know, because we didn't want to fall back down. We didn't want to go down all the way back to level 1 again. That would have really sucked. This hole is going to be difficult, too. There's a chance here if they go with a money ball, they're picking up a win. At least we hit perfect. But, you know, I think the next club was a Viper, and it was a low-level Viper. We're going to stay on the fairway, which is good. And now it's our opponent's turn. All right, so our opponent is on the fairway there with a Titan. And, oh, goodness gracious, we're going to have to go. Man, we can't make it. That shot has no chance. So now we'll, okay, Falcon 8. So we're going to lay up. Obviously here, Falcon 8, we're going to lay up and take our chances. Still be a tough drop. That should keep us on the fairway. Now, they got a Titan ball, right? But, I mean, they can't make it up there, can they? No, there's no top spin on this club. Too much OP could put you in the rough or the sand. Well, that's not a big deal, but they're going to go for it, though. They're a little riskier than I am. Perfect ball. Nice, perfect shot. Fully overpowered. Good hit, Brian. Wow. Good hit. If there's a good wedge, they're in great position. It's a skewer 4, so that's not an automatic. Okay, so yeah, all right, there we go. How about a little something like that? Perfect ball. I did a double bullseye pull there. Get in the hole, baby. Let's go. Pulling over the bullseye twice. Kept the shot accurate as long as I had everything set up correctly. Let's go. Perfect shot from our opponent. Miss. You never know with that skewer club. It's a hard club to gauge, especially in high wind. So, you know, chip-ins aren't automatic in the checkpoint challenge at this stage. Kind of unlucky, though, you know, for them, because they hit a really good shot on shot number 2. But we dropped it there. Look at the... Man, we got to win these next 2. Come on. Huge, huge, huge potential for clam points and epic club cards. Let's go, baby. All right, Jack. Gorilla balls. Quarterback 6, Viper 10, Backbone 3. Quarterback 6, Viper 10, the Backbone 3. No. Look at this wind, boy. I think a quarterback could make it, right, with a push-up. I think a push-up will get us there, so we'll go... Not the most accurate 15.5, so we'll do a full there. We'll do a little something like that. And we'll do a little something like this. And we're going to go. That great left is not going to matter. If anything, it's going to help us out. 1. No! See, we needed more of a great left. But this is a short par 4, so, you know, there's a chance we get down to the green anyways. Our opponent going to do the same thing here, except they're not going to adjust at all. They're just going to point and shoot, which is fine because it's almost perfect tailwind. They also hit a great lift. Oh, they're going to get a nice little rollout. Nice job. Okay, so we got a skewer 10 we can work with here in case we need to. What do you do here with 17-mile-per-hour wind and what is this? Off-roader 2? I don't know. Okay. Let's hope this works out. It does. Sweet. Sweet. We're heading to a shootout. Now, see, our opponent's got a Kingfisher 1, so that's as hard of a club to play with as I just played with, to be honest. Both similar approaches with the bounce over shot to the green. Nice little birdie here. All right. So apparently they put our katana ball in the outhouse there. I guess that's what that is supposed to reference. Viper 10, backbone 3. I think I'm already set up. Yep, we are. Oh, the shootout hole is so tough. Thing about this one is, you know, if you go long, you're going to go past the pin and roll down the hill into the rough. This is going to be a tough bounce over shot, too. I don't think the quarterback has the backspin to play at pin. So this may be a strictly Viper approach. Great left. They hit their fairway. Man. There's 0% chance for winning this hole. Absolutely phenomenal shot by our opponent there. I'm not going to even win. No, it's no way. Yeah, so you caught in between clubs if we use that. Damn, what a crazy good shot that was. Crazy good. Wow. All right. So now we got to reset back down to level 1 of the 7th ladder. That kind of stinks to go backwards, but I mean, shoot, what can you do, man? I mean, they hit such a darn good shot. Like, you're just going to run into that from time to time, and all you can do is just give credit where credit is due. What a beast of a shot. Big topper 8. This will be fun, maybe. All right, you just regroup, head to the next hole. Big topper 8 with dead tailwind, too. I mean, we're just going to let it rip, baby. All right, that was a fun shot. I'm sure our opponent is going to do the exact same thing since they just saw us do it with a katana ball. We're going to go ball for ball here. Now, Richard, see, he's got his dog in the picture. This type of guy I could probably get along with here in real life. That's a bad great right, though. I mean, with the big topper great balls, you can't get away with them typically. I think we have a razor club for the rough iron, so I don't think they can get there. Good news here is we got a lot of backspin to work with on the Grim Reaper, and we're going to use it. So all we're looking to do is just get in front of the hole. Grim Reaper 5. So, yep. Don't even mind if I aim just a little bit long. As long as I'm putting in here, I'm happy. Now, don't forget we did win clan points, though, for winning that first game here on ladder number 7. So I think it was another 24. But as long as our opponent can't get down there on their next shot, we're going to be in a good position to win. Ooh, wait, they got the Razor 7, so they've got some top spin to work with just a little bit. But the tailwind here, if they hit this right, they can get onto the green or in fringe situation. Now, I'm still not saying it's the easiest shot to pull off, but it's definitely there. That's not terrible. I don't know what the wedge is, but if it's a good wedge, you know, they're within chip-in range. Especially if you're going to get tailwind or straight up headwind. Oh, but it's a dart 4. I don't think they're going to make it. And they hit a great ball to the left. Oh, but they do make it with a great ball. So making me eat my words there. Well played. Tough shot there with that club. See, that's the power of having your best friend there, your dog, as your profile icon. That's the only reason they made it, I think. Tough pin location here. You got sand and this tree to deal with. I think we're going to go 15%. You know, I don't really know. I'm just guessing. So they're using about 80% curl here. Perfect ball. Okay. Uh-oh. I guess they're conceding. All right, nothing fancy here, everybody. This is going to be just taking a shot to win. That's it. Not really too concerned how close I get to pin. But doing just enough to get the victory. All right, we are back on the winning track. Gotta love that. So don't forget, there's another 24 clan points there for that victory. So, you know, we're earning more clan points than we do on Tour 10 play. All right, can we get this one? All right, Kramer. Let's go, buddy. Extra mile 5. We got a 5 here. We got a 3 here. And we got a really crappy club in the tsunami 2 here. All right, Kramer busting out the Kingmaker. Going with the max OP, a little bit of curl shot. Slight great right. Probably not going to be a big deal. 1 bounce. 2 bounce. Oh, and they're in the rough. I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. Okay, so now we got to take a look at the rough iron and see what their chance to get to the green in 2 is. It is a Razor 6, so tough situation. This Guardian 3 is not great either, though. So I don't really know how much I want to push the drive here. I think I'm just going to probably play mostly a normal shot and just hope I land on the fairway. Why do I look like I'm going straight for the rough? Well, I'm not. Down the middle of the fairway. Boy, I was really confused by that tee shot camera angle. Okay. So, you know, obviously here I was just trying to land on the fairway, try to maximize from my opponent's mistakes since they're in the rough, and I don't think they can get there. They're going to have a hard time even clearing the sand. Yeah, it's probably best to go over here and lay up on the fairway. But again, I don't know what iron club that we would have to use. Oh, I know we have the tsunami, so that's not going to be good. So as long as we can get to the green in 2, I think we're going to pick up the win here as well. I don't know if that's going to be short iron range. I don't know what club that would be, though. Tough clubs for our opponent. Now, you see, we've got this tree right here we got to be careful for. We're really not in that great of a position either, to be honest. See, I'd like to play over here on the fat part of the fairway, but I can't do that because that stupid tree. So I'm going to have to go with an overpowered shot with right curl, but we don't have a lot of right curl. And I shanked that stupid tree. Wow. So, go figure. In a prime position to win, I screw up the shot. And now I don't even know what's going to happen next. I'm in really bad shape here. We're probably going to lose in regulation now. Because I don't know if we'll have the juice to get to the green after that. Cluster. That's really frustrating. All right. Let's see if we can pull out any magic here. Oh, we're okay. We're fine. Easily getting to the green here. But we're just going to have to earn it now in a shootout instead of winning it in regulation like I thought we were going to. All right, so now we're both one putt away from a tie. Can't remember the last time I saw my opponent miss a putt either. All right, here we go. So I think we have our club set up correctly, right? Guardian 3, Tsunami 2. Ooh, okay. All right, we're up first. Either we put pressure on or we make it easy for them. Which one will it be? I'm not digging this at all. All right. I'm going to wing it. Wing and a prayer. Okay, so I'm going to pull it 6-4, or try to. And then we're going to go with an underpower shot. Underpower, right curl, right side spin. Okay, you know, I mean, I said I was winging it in my head as I was thinking through the shot. I knew what I wanted to do, which was use the backspin of the Guardian, use the power of the Guardian to not have to worry about that little flicker of headwind that we had. The part that I had to guess on was how much underpower it would take to get the ball to go where I wanted it to go. Now, our opponent here has a Kingmaker, so they've got the power 3 ball. They're able to play more at pin than we are, but they're going to have a really difficult time beating 3 yards on this hole in this wind strength and angle. If they do, hats off to them. They definitely earned the victory. I'm really happy to be at 3 yards, you know, in a guess underpower situation there. I knew I definitely didn't want to take that shot with the Tsunami. They hit a really nasty great ball to the right, so that's going to help out. Okay, so there we go. Back-to-back wins, another 24 clam points, and now we're back in that same situation like we were on ladder number 6, to where we need to do anything possible to win this game. We don't want to go back down to level 1. Look at these rewards that we have up for grabs here. I mean, holy smokes. Look at this. Just an absolute juggernaut of rewards that we can earn here. So we need to win this game, everybody. Quarterback 4, Viper 2, Grim Reaper 8. Okay, not great clubs at all. QB 4, Viper 2, Grim Reaper 8. Okay, we're set up. We've got an opponent using a Quasar here. That's scary. That makes me think that they're really stinking good. They're going for the bounce over to get to the next fairway. Great left. Oh, they're in the rough. Okay. So there's no way they're getting to the green in 2. So do we stick with a katana here? Yeah, I think so. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna lie. We're gonna swap. We're gonna go up to a Titan, because if we hit the drive, we want to get to more power for that Viper. So sticking with free to play. But again, you know, we just got to win. That's the biggest thing right here is we have to win this hole. We have to hit perfect, which we do. Give me 1 bounce, baby. Give me 2 bounces, baby. Give me the fairway. Yes. Yes, sir. 303 yards, we'll take it. Okay, our opponent hits a great left. They're going to be on the fairway. Now, do we have enough juice, though? That's the question. Do we have enough juice with the Viper 2 to get ourselves down there? Not even close. Look at this garbage. We're going to try to rough bump this. Okay, we're going to try to rough bump it onto the fairway. Perfect ball. Okay, we rough bumped it on the fairway. Now what? It's a long shot to drop. That's probably not going to happen. So it's our opponent's turn here. Boy, I'm almost thinking I should have used a berserker on the drive. I should have kept it free to play berserker in a must-win situation. Our opponent going with the Grim Reaper instead of the Viper. Turned out to be a solid choice. Oh, Falcon won. Great. Obviously here, just trying to get onto the green. You know, it's going to be difficult to drop something that far. The Falcon won. We got close, but close is only good enough possibly in a shootout, as long as it's closer than our opponent. But, you know, here we go, dog man. I need this one. I need this one, dog man. And this is actually the last game that I'm able to play, as my lunch break is going to be coming to an end in 10 minutes. So perfect timing here to wrap it up, but we just need to wrap it up with a win, please. Ugh, this is gross. This is a gross shot. I'm thinking the same thing as I did last time, everybody. I'm thinking to go under power, but the most important thing is here is that I hit the fairway. I have to hit the fairway or else I lose. Perfect ball at least. I underpowered it. I didn't go with enough curl. And not even close to enough underpower. You know, I mean, the thing is 9.59. It's not horrible. You know, you just never know with the checkpoint challenge, but I need to underpower it just a little bit more. The right curl, I think, was actually okay once the ball rolled down that hill. But just needed more underpower. But you never know here. I mean, we could get lucky. And I really hope that we do. Our opponent hit a perfect ball. They're rolling fast. It's going to be close. Oh, they got us. Well played. They got us. Well, they earned it. All right. Well, hey, anyways, it was fun. It's just unfortunate to lose right there. But I think overall, you know, I had fun with the stream. I had a good time. You know, we really earned a good amount of clan points in a very short amount of games played. But boy, if I could have just won that last one there, that would have been a huge difference maker. Anyways, everybody, that's some high win checkpoint challenge. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up. I'll see you for the next video.